And Reynolds, more than 48 million Americans are expected to travel for Thanksgiving this year. And according to AAA, the vast majority, more than 89%, are taking that trip by car. Joining us right now with what you need to know before you hit any highway in any type of weather is the car coach, Lauren Fix. Good to see you, Lauren.
Good to see you, Kelly.
So let's talk about, the Northwest, the Great Lakes. Might actually see some snow as we move on through the week.
Yeah.
What do drivers need to remember if driving in a colder climate?
Well, I found it this morning when I woke up because I live in the Buffalo area and we have snow. And the first thing you got to think about, if you see snow more than twice a year, I highly suggest investing in a set of winter tires. And actually, I did that before the snow came because I wanted to be prepared. Here's the reason why. There's a 40-degree rule that you probably wouldn't know unless you're in the auto industry. And that is when it's below 40 degrees, those all-season tires that come on pretty much every car really don't have the same traction as they do when it's warmer. So the temperatures do impact the traction. Now, why is that important? Because you've got ice. This is a black ice time. You're in that just getting colder in some areas of the country. That is very dangerous. And we forget that that's the only thing between your tires and the roadway. So winter tires are definitely worth the investment.
And Lauren, it's amazing that it doesn't take much. 80% of car accidents happen with 2 inches of snow or less, right?
Right, and also 80% of your driving decisions are based on visibility. So if you haven't replaced your wiper blades in a long time, maybe you have a headlight that's not as bright as they were because they do dim. I recommend getting the best headlights you can get, whether they're LEDs or halogens or HIDs, whatever you can get, because the fact is you need visibility, especially at night. Now, remember, we've moved the clocks, so you want to make sure that you can see, because at 5, 6 o'clock, at least here in the Northeast, it's dark. If you're in Alaska, you're probably not going to see a lot of daylight, so you have to make sure that you're prepared for that.
Good point. I hate driving in the dark, by the way. And now you've got to start thinking about that emergency duffel bag, right, this time of year.
Right. Now, if you haven't purchased one or you don't have one, I leave it in the car all the time. So if you always have an emergency kit, which you can buy pretty much anywhere, I always add in some very important things: a good snow brush, good ice scraper, hand warmers for each person that rides in the car, and foot warmers. If you get stuck in the car, and when these storms hit, like you're talking about, we're totally unprepared, you're wearing dress shoes or a dress or business clothes, you want to make sure that you're not stuck on the side of the road freezing.
And stay warm. Lauren Fix, great information. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll be right back.